Hello. Hi. Wait. Mm. Sorry. My bad. Hello, folks. Hello. How are we all? I don't know how to feel about the tail. The tail is like mixed vibes. It's like fluffy and cute, but I also do not know if I like it. There. I don't know if I like the tail. Oh, wrong brush. I don't know if I do. It's like I do and I don't. Unless maybe what can work is, so like this whole thing is the same color, which I did do earlier, but then like it doesn't have any of these like smaller outlines, but I feel like that's what's also messing with me, and it just has like random. Okay, wait, let's see. Let's see if this is better. I feel like it is. Oh, I don't. Okay, I don't think anything. Yeah, doesn't make any difference. I'm so confused. Yeah, it does make a difference. Okay. Anyway, hi. Sorry, I was thinking so hard about this tail, and it was bothering me. Your voice is so great. Thank you. Who is this Wolf OC? I have no clue. I just randomly made her. And she feels like such a comfort character for me personally. I don't know. It was so random. Because I just thought about it and I was like, why don't I just make this character? And she looks so cute and I just wanna like hug her. She looks like friendly and nice and comforting. I don't know, maybe that's I don't know if that's anyone else's vibe. But she looks so cute and friendly. And I just wanna hug her. Cause she like she looks like she gives the best hugs. I don't know. And it's so weird because I think I was like, okay, well, not forever, but I was kind of thinking about just making a random OC today. And I thought about making another one just now. But like these characters literally don't do anything. They just like there. I don't know, but you know, it's good to just sometimes like not always focus on your OC lore and just like make characters that you want. Well, I'm not saying okay, never mind. I was gonna go into such a silly ramble there that was going to be weird as hell. But anyway, um I figured out something weird, but like it's also nice. So wait, I need something here. I don't know if it's because of color theory or if it's just in general, but I've noticed that like so when you invert colors, look how well that actually goes with her. I don't know if it's just like color theory or if it's Like, what is it? Because, or if that's just how visual things work. Like, I've been using that thing a lot. Weights. Um, like, yeah, like where I just use this. So instead of using the original color, I just do this and it still comes out nice. It actually comes out nicer. But I think it's because it brings a different type of like a color contrast. So like compared to like this like a whole vibe here being just um like like um like green, if you have a sudden contrast, so if it's just randomly blue, it that didn't really stand out. Why isn't this standing out though? I can't tell if it's because of the brush. Uh, let me try here. But anyway, I hope you all are doing well. I am. I'm like so much more relieved now. Wait, now I'm confused. Did that change it into blue or anything? I don't know if it did. Okay, whatever. I think the eyes still look really nice. Let's see, maybe if the ad layer works. No. That makes it look a bit way too crazy. And I don't know. I wanna use like something that's not too bright for her. Hello, Canas. I don't know if you are. Oh, Kana. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Hello, Marie. I'm struggling to say users' names these days and it's not funny. Hi, Mimi. Kate Renosi, okay. So, she's just like, I was just like looking at this random other design I made and I don't know, my design skills, not design, yeah, well, that kind of like um it just randomly popped up in my head like, whoa, why don't I try making this instead? And she looks lovely, if I'm being honest. She looks like such a very comforting character in general. But you see, this is what I'm talking about. Instead of having, I know this is so weird, but instead of just having this usual, like you'll notice, like, what's the word? Like instead of just having this brown, having this random blue is nice for some reason. It like it brings out the like the it brings out the color contrast. So instead of just having a usual color palette. I'm sorry. This is such a weird ramble, I know. But like I was thinking about it also like hard. I don't know why about the other day. Like if you see here on if you see the color thingy, you'll notice it's just like mainly green or mainly gray, like it's like these type of colors. It actually looks like nature colors. But then if you have this, well, I don't know if I captured that blue audio or whatever this is. But when you have this sudden, okay, well, that didn't really. Wait, hold on. It's gonna bother me. But if you have like this sudden type of blue color, it makes it look like nicer. It makes it look fascinating instead of just like you see, like this. Um, oh, my bad. So if you have this, it's like it's like such a big color contrast compared to like this whole thing. It brings out, especially for eyes. I feel like eyes are such an important feature for me. I feel like you can add a lot of rendering and detail to eyes compared to quite literally anything else. I feel like hair you can do, but that's a lot just shading and strands of hair. Well, from what I've learned. But with eyes, you can quite literally add any design and it can work. Well, sort of. It depends on how you actually use this. I know how to ramble my mouth. Jeez. Hello, wait. Hi, Celia. I didn't say hi. Hi. Oh my goodness. Hello. Editing style? I don't know anymore. I feel like it keeps changing. Oh, well, not really anymore. It actually. Wait, hold on. It used to happen a lot. Like, we changed a ridiculous amount of times. Oh, goodness. This is the thing, it used to change a ridiculous amount of times. There was an era where I had like here. I think it was wait. It was somewhere like it was here. I think it was here where I just I couldn't make up my mind on how to edit stuff. So you'd have you'd have a certain type of base on how I so like what type of brushes I'd use, but then you'd have like random styles. That's what I really like. I think I do still keep to this one. The eyes are so different here. Oh, compared to well, this is obviously a different type of eye, like the shape, but still, like you can see the big con. This is the same eye. This is the same eye. Like it's such a big difference. This looks more cartoonish or whatever. Well, this is more like softly aesthetically pleasing. I don't know if that makes sense. And then you'd have this one, but then you'd also have this one where the eyes just. I know I'm crashing out about this, but I was so mad that I couldn't keep to a set editing style. It was driving me insane. Like, you can see, I don't know, they like similar, but it's also different, and it's driving me crazy. And then, yeah, this is also when I randomly changed my editing style to, to whatever. Okay, well, I know this is very whatever, but, and then, yeah, like I just couldn't stop changing my editing style. This also happened. I made this and that. This is completely different things. I made this. I made that. And then you have this. Why does the hair look at the hair sorry, I'm crashing out. Look at the hair difference. This is the hair here is so much more flowing. Oh, and then you'd have the where are the hair strands in this? Why is there no hair strands? What? Why do I feel like there's more dynamic in this body compared to this one? It's, it's driving me insane. And then I want to. I never edited like this ever again. Never. I always wanted to edit like this, and I never did ever again. I don't think I did. I think this is the most closest outcome I've had of that style. I don't even know how I edited Asus in this. I don't even know how. It was so random. And then I don't know what this is. I don't know why you guys see during my live streams and think, wow, this is so nice. Your art is cute, thank you. Sorry about that. Um, Wait, I have a theory. All our theory are correct. The world tries to make it wrong when it's correct. We win. I think so. Because like, how do you know that like something is just not made up by someone? And then people just decided to follow it because that person sounded smart. They were like, yeah, this person sounds smart. Let's follow what they said. Let's follow what this person is doing, or um like how do you not know? I don't know what my cat is doing. Anyway, um but yeah, like how do you not know? I feel like I am so random today. I'm sorry. I like, but yeah, I was so controversial. Well, not controversial. Like, we were very. I was so theoretical this morning because I had this test, and I was with this other classmate of mine, and we were both trying to figure out of what like how it could be set up, like how it could be, like what the test has, and like what questions they are, and stuff like that. It was so random. But I mean, hey, I was kind of right though. I was still like actually right to a certain, I'm saying certain extent, not fully, but it was there. In the test, like I I didn't hate it, but like it's not, I don't know. I just hated that we had like only an hour for it. Was we also had to fit like a whole essay into it, so it was so random, and I didn't like it at all. And we didn't even like, yeah, like it was a lot of marks, and then they were expecting us to just like finish this thing like in 1 hour. Meanwhile, it's like an essay with other questions, and yeah, I don't know what to do anymore. School systems don't necessarily fully calculate, if that's the word. You don't fully calculate, stuff. Hi, Borso. I got my Stranger Things Funkos or Funko Pops. What is that? Wait, what is that? I don't know what that is. Wait, what is that? I've never. No, I've never heard of them. Stranger Thing. What? What? I've never heard of that. But they sound like fun. It sounds fun to have. Even though, like, I'm not like the biggest, like Stranger Things fan, but like, it actually sounds fun to have. But they probably maybe expensive. Cause like if you're considering it, the Stranger Things stuff. Well, I don't know if it's necessarily still new anymore. It seems like the like whatever happened, just like it happened and it's like finished. Like it it it, it paused. It like came and it left, and it was like, yep. Um, I don't like this. How do you separate? All right, I think that's better. If I had to go from a distance, yes. Why did she look so small? That was not my intention. Oh goodness, I didn't mean to make her look so like tiny. She looks tiny. Uh, Google it. It's those toys from the. Oh, I think I might know what you're talking about. Hi, Casey. True, it is Oh, alright. It's expensive. It's not expensive in your area. That's wonderful. No, I'm kidding. Um, but I know it's gonna sound weird, but if something's not expensive, that's like suspicious to me. If if that makes sense, cause like if you look at a Stranger Things toy or something, just like as an example, how like how is it you? It's like something new and it's something like new. It's like the fandom like season 5 is I wanna still say it's like the most newest thing, but it's new. It's there. It's something. But then you have it suddenly cheap and it's like what? Unless it's like one of those things. The only time that I wouldn't find it suspicious if it's like because after a while then you know things are trying to get off the market or like shelves and like move on to the next thing, if that makes sense. I so the business, I'm not gonna lie, it's brutal. Like I mean in a sense of like they don't necessarily I don't think they necessarily have like the biggest care. So like as a customer or consumer, they don't really care if you generally happy with the product you got. They just like want you to be happy with it because then it boosts their company. You know, they don't generally have happiness because you like their product or service. They're just happy, like they just want you to be happy with their product so their company has a boost or like like just like oh yeah there's that extra sale, you know. The character's adorable. I agree though. Hola, my sweet. Hello, Yassine. I'm at 3. Wall Hopper and Max. I feel like, in my opinion, I feel like Hopper isn't spoken of as much as he should be. Like, if you literally compare to how many times like other characters are spoken of, I have not seen like a Hopper being spoken of that much compared to other characters. That's my opinion though. I could be like incredibly wrong and whatever. But like this is like for me though. I don't know. I could be wrong. It could be quite literally like oh yeah, Hopper is actually spoken up of like oh okay wait, I will need to pause the stream. Hold on guys. This is such a big revelation to me. Why does it wait? Does this look better? I can't tell which side. Oh no, I can't tell which one looks better. What? I don't know which one actually looks like nicer. I feel like that's so random because a lot of I need to really try different angles of characters. Hello? Wait, I like this. And I usually never use this side. Like they facing uh like they never face this way. They always face that way. I like this. I like it so much. Why did I never try this side? I'm like so silly. What's wrong with me? I don't know. Another weird ramble. I don't know how to do lips. I eventually figured them out, but then it's like going wrong again. And if this works, like I do use this brush and it works. It does work. But then there's also like other times where it doesn't work. And it's like really frustrating. I don't I just wanna shade here. If it does anything. I don't know if it does. By the way, I'll be able to do live streams so much more now again because tests are over, which is amazing because I missed you guys. But I also don't know if how many people are still busy on tests. I know Cloud is busy on tests. Hello, Adish. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but hi. Hello, Stars. Um, I don't. It's like I'm having a million thoughts at once. Um, I wanna. That's interesting. Wait, this is maybe this will work because the base color is white. I wanna go into another random rant here. Oh wait. Um, well, this color. If like I actually think I use this color a lot to to like to shade. Like a lot of the times I feel like my shading is very it's very I'm sorry. It's very weirdly like I wouldn't say monotone, but yeah. Like it's not so if you literally take this color, I would not usually use that. But I'm trying really hard these days. But also it's like my idea is for literally this whole thing. This the place or whatever this is. It reminds me of like the forest. And I feel like I actually use like green a lot, weirdly enough. I feel like I do. It's not like and it's not like the biggest I wanna try something. Does it do anything? Okay, whatever. Um but I feel like I always use green a lot. I've noticed that and I don't even know why. It's just it's in a majority of my majority of my edits are not even like well actually it depends. I feel like okay never mind. I feel like a lot of them are related to forest wise. So maybe that's why I use a lot of green, but I don't know. I could be wrong. You're not busy on tests? Me too! Hi, Craze. Do you know Baby Monster? No, I don't. You're burning hot? Do you not have a fever? Today was my last test. But it was so crazy. It was like intense for like no reason. Because um we came out it was actually a very big time difference when compared to normal. But we came out at 12:30 today. I had 3 tests. I had 3 tests today. So we were like all well the people who do the same topics as me, we were like we were all legit stressing because uh, like what do you mean we have like and normally so what happened this whole week literally we were able to we were able to what's the word so like say example we did a period we were able to then like have a certain amount before the next subject started so like we could study beat so it was like a study session basically we had none of that today. I wrote my first subject we had like a 30 no we had like a 15-20 minute time difference and then we just suddenly transitioned to history. It was so crazy. I didn't mind history, not a single bit, because I love history and it was source based. I was blessed today. So, I don't know. And then I had to like fit a whole poster thing in an hour. And it was such a big poster. It was such a big poster compared to like, you know, yes, I did block that person. Anyway, anyway, it was like, it was such a big poster that I had to fill in. And I had to do it under an hour. And I hated it. Like, if you literally gave me, I would say even an extra 15 minutes. Or even 10. Maybe even 5. I literally would not mind. But like, having 1 hour on the dot is like crazy to me because the history marks that on that paper made sense. But the first paper I wrote was literally 100 marks and the way it works is so you would basically what is oh okay that's just her foot. Um what would basically happen is you would like so like each minute so say example a question yes I'm going to be statistic here if you had one okay that's an odd color wait so if you had say example one like 1 mark then you would expect it to finish that in 1 minute so like if you had I know this is like some type of math thing I don't know anyway so if you had like 2 minutes it would basically be then um if it was 2 marks it would be 2 minutes we had 100 marks so why didn't we get 100 minutes that's what I'm sure that's my argument because like what do you mean like the again the history paper made sense because it was 50 marks and it made sense because it was 50 marks that's like um that's 50 minutes we were given an hour but anyway that's 50 minutes but then you have 100 marks and then you end up and you expect us to do it under an hour if it did not have an essay I would not have minded actually I wouldn't have minded doing a paper like that for an hour if it did not have an essay. It had an essay. It had an essay. Like and it was so. Oh my days. I feel sorry for anyone that saw me online on DC this week. because, because like if you know my time zones, it was a crazy walk that I did. The reason why I would go on there was literally like some days I just went on there. I'm like, dude, I need company while I'm doing this. Because my eyes would be like, I kid you not, that one morning my eyes could not open, and my hand was literally like smacking around to try and find like where my alarm is. And it was just like so chaotic. Like it was a crazy work that I did. But I feel like it was worth to a certain extent. Not fully, but to a certain extent. It's just, yeah, I don't know, this whole week felt really chaotic. Well, I don't actually think so. Monday and Tuesday went like really good. And then, but then you'd have like, um, but then you'd randomly have, um, days like Friday. Sorry, I don't add those type of flags. I do believe in, but sorry guys, I don't like to be controversial about stuff. It depends, and she's not trans though. It's okay. Anyway, I feel like I think is it crazy to admit that I actually might know what type of role she can play in my OC. Like, I think I actually might know what role she can play. It's not gonna be the largest role. You, mine is it? Like rolls, like bread. I don't know if anyone calls rolls like like calls bread rolls, but in my country we do. So whenever say rolls, it sounds weird, and yeah, I don't know. But oh, Heiko says I feel like I'm flopping names so much. It's not funny. I'm so sorry if I mess anyone's username up. What a beautiful art. When I saw it, I was shocked. That's so good. Thank you. Thank you so much. I want to call your mom now. How many kids did I get today? Wait, no, I must calculate this. There was Rain, there was Bunny, there was Raven. Um, that's like 3 kids. And then I have Martha. Well, I don't know if Martha. Okay. And then I have 4 more kids. I have 10 kids. I have 10 kids. I have 10 children. That is crazy. I don't know if Cloud is here, but I'm going to advise him to sleep. Because yes. But I feel like or maybe more, who knows. I'm so confused these days. Like actually feel so bad because um I'm not exactly tired right now. Okay, but if you are, you should go sleep if you want. Can I ask you something? Go ahead, darling. Feel free to. I you hit. Can I ask you something? Hi, just joined. Hello, Jasmine. Where you from? I prefer not to answer like those type of questions, but it's okay. You didn't know, but I would prefer not to answer that. The reason why I don't, like, I know for other people it may seem like small, or like just like, oh yeah, like it's just literally like where you from. But I feel like people have, the internet has various type of people. You'll have one that just like will just take it casually and move on, but then you get the weirder side of the internet where they make it weird and stuff like that, and they make it weird and they, I wouldn't say judge you for it, but like then they'd want to, I don't know. Then literally curiosity of people then eats them because then they're like, oh, like what's the word? Like, oh yeah, where are you from? Like they'll try and maybe try and continue that conversation further. Not that I mean like you guys would do that, but I'm just saying like in general. I do not trust the internet as like so much. I feel like when I was younger, I would a lot, and it was a very bad decision of mine. Like trusting the internet a lot more. And I don't stop my viewers from it, but it's often that they don't ask me, but they speak about age amongst themselves, and I wouldn't. And some of them very bluntly say like, "Oh yeah, I'm like this old," and I don't think it's necessarily safe for you to mention your age, and hopefully like, and it's because you have weirdos on the internet, and the moment they find out you're this age, they wanna like know more, if that makes sense. They wanna like, you have people, and I'm not saying you guys would do this, but you'll have people that have like then really bad intentions for you, and um like the moment they find out like, and I'm not saying like younger people are like this, but the moment they find out that you're like, what's the word, a more age where you can be more manipulated, they will try and take advantage of you like that. That was such a weird ramble, I'm sorry. But yeah, that's why I really hesitate on giving private information about myself. I don't, I really wouldn't, like, even if it's just something small, literally anyone can take advantage of that about you, and they'll use it against you in some way. Because people can be that butter, in all honesty. People can be like really spiteful toward you for some reason. For real, someone from Alabama wants to argue with me because our countries are enemies. That's also another thing. Like, people, they'll be literally normal with you, but the moment you tell them something about you, even if it's just like, oh yeah, like where you're from or your age or something, they'll be like really controversial with you and you'll want to, you know. Sometimes I tell people I'm 5 years old or 9,999 years old. Yeah, like I would then just try and troll you then. I literally would just try and troll you and be like, yeah, I'm this old. Like, I'm from the planet Mars. There was literally a stage where I used to be on stream and people used to ask me, where are you from? And I used to be like, I'm from Mars. Or like, I'm from Venus. Like, hello, my flower. Hello, my bumblebee. You have 4 more siblings, by the way. Hello, Luke's mom. Is that why Mars bars were invented? I'm not sure. I think I remember that. The planet replies. The 4 more siblings. I don't know how. I really don't know how. They literally just like they and it happens so randomly because they're like, can you be my mom? and I and I and I imagine it very innocently so then I can just imagine the very innocent question of like, can you be my mom? Or like, can I call you mom? So like I literally just can't say no because like, you know, there was a stage where I actually used to say no, but I think it was because I was still trying to process on I would say like processing friends, you know. I think I used to actually say no. There was a certain stage, but then like I'm glad I'm more open now because I actually had a really long era where I used to just tell people no a lot, like no, I can't, like no, I don't like, sorry, but no, I don't know you that well, like. But the only times that I'll tell you no, like we can't be friends, is like if I just don't know you that well enough yet, or if I can just like, and I know people will think like, oh no, like how does that make sense? But like not all personalities suit mine, and sorry, that sneeze did not come out at all. Like I sorry, that was such a random pause. I needed to sneeze and nothing came out. Apparently, my sneezes are very cute. I don't know where that comes from. Wait, does mine suit yours? Yes! Even if you were the opposite, I would literally snatch you. What are you on about? I don't care if you're the opposite, I would snatch you. The hell? I would snatch you. What do you mean? I would snatch you. I would take you away. Well, like polite kidnapping. I think my brain slowed down when I randomly asked that. It's okay. Just watch Jumanji the next level. I'm trying to think of which one that is, but I'll figure it out. This character is so pretty. Sorry, random crash out there, but she's so pretty. She's such a pretty girl. What? She's so pretty. But she also like, she weirdly reminds me of myself. I will put a background. I'm just we putting this for now. But she reminds me of myself. I don't know why. She just does. But yeah, she's very pretty. She's so cute. She's so like you just wanna hug her. Um Jumanji with the Rock. I'm assuming that's the first one, like with him in it. Okay. No, Cloud, that happens when you're older. I'm surprised that didn't happen with you, Caesar. Pretty like you, mother. Oh, thank you. What's everyone's favorite channels? Wait. Okay, I like. I don't know if people know this. I like bad girls content. Monsieur and Mr. Sales and I've never heard those other two people in my life. Hello? But thank you, darling. I always return to your content. I'm not even kidding. There was the other day, I was just going through your videos. Matt Rose is really funny. The first one was like in 1989. Yeah, that's the very first one. If we are speaking about gacha, listen, if we are speaking about gacha, oh my, it's an English teacher. That's interesting. That is interesting. Mine's with oh, thank you, Lays. I think I wouldn't say I don't like Lazy, but it depends. Actually, no, I do like him. Never mind. Guys, I'm. I literally do not. My. Why don't I know much of the internet like how you guys know? What is this? Hello? It's because I don't watch YouTube often, but I watch Division. Mr. Smart Brain over here. My favorite YouTubers are Selena Red, Rima, Monsieur, Aw, Cloud, 80, Aiden, and much more. So, oh wait, hello Ringo. Sorry I didn't reply to you, but hi. So mine is wait, shut up. Wait. I want to show you guys this one channel I found. I love it so much. Okay, this is it. You have Slowio. I love the content. Look, and sorry, this I know I'm like squealing and whatever. Look how pretty the art is. And she and a lot of so like her content is wait, is it a her? Oh, I don't think they're pronouns here, I'm sorry. But like it's just so sorry. I know like I'm literally crashing out, but like I love the content because it's like it's so aesthetically pleasing. Like what do you mean? Like even this made me crash out because this was so pretty. This was incredibly gorgeous and I just like the whole vibe of this channel and her voice is so comforting as well and like I don't even know. It's just like it's so Oh wait, bye Bumblebee. Take care of yourself. Hello, Kai. Sorry, I was literally crashing out so hard. But I love the the content. I love it so much. Cause like you'll just go through random content, and I'm so glad I'm subbed to them, because then if I'm just scrolling and then their video just pops up, and it's just so like wonderful to look at. And then the same with Louds. Like I literally go there nearly daily, because like I just remember this one audio or this one thing he did, and I'm like, wow, I forgot how nice that looked. Let me go back on the channel. Like it's not even like, what? Yes. Wait, it's the same. You didn't know that. I literally, it's not every day, but it's nearly there. I love them so. Thank you. And I'm not gonna lie, like, because of the test week, I was like a bit like, I was literally nerve wracking. I was like so, like, it was nerve wracking me, and like when I had breaks and whatever, when I like went on YouTube, her videos literally made me feel so much better. Her videos made me feel so much better. It was so nice, and I was like so happy about it. But her style is literally like, it's like unreal at this point. Like, what do you mean that your art looks like traditional art, like the digital art? Bye now. Well, I'll leave. Bye bye. Take care, my lovely. Who else? So it's Cloud. It's this slow this person. Um. Then you have Cloud. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have a lot of people. I don't have a lot of people. You have Cloud. You have this person. You have Hyena, and then you have Bad Girl. But the thing is, I love the body sheets that she makes. Wait, hold on. I need to show you guys. Wait, hold on. This is just, you know, uh, credit, by the way. Just further credit for all the content creators I'm showing. Sudden, but my little brother wants me to help with his homework. I'll see him later. It's 9 at night. Oh, goodness. Good luck. I don't know what subject it is, but good luck. Like, look at this. Look at this masterpiece. What is this? Like, this is why I love, like, because I swear to you, she doesn't upload a lot, but when she comes back, the body sheets are always just tea. There's always this big improvement. Like, there's this big contrast of how the body sheet looked like before, and then, you know, wait, hold on, you should try some English. Once I slept at 9 p.m. and didn't sleep all night. When I realized it was 9 p.m., I had to go sleep before my parents woke up. and see that I never slept. Oh, wait, did you mean 9 a.m.? I think that's what they meant. Hello, Ayla. But like, it's like crazy work to me. My legs. Okay, there. But yeah, like it's crazy to me how some people are like, oh wow, but your content is so amazing, and it's not like I don't appreciate it, I swear. But like, if you compare it with other creators, it's like nothing. It's like it's nothing compared to what it's nothing compared to what other creators do. Because like, what do you actually mean? Like, and and it always surprises me when they're able to produce it at such a short time. Like, it didn't take them forever to make that video, and it looks like so much effort. And then, but like they were able to like make it in such a short time, and it's like, what? Like, how were you able to do that in such a long time? I have no clue why this file is supposedly damaged, but anyway. But yeah, sorry. But yeah, wait, I need to test something. Can you not actually like oh wait. I don't know if it's just me. I don't know how to set titles for edits. Unless you can, and it's just like I don't know. Wait, I wanna test. Um, no. Wait, what is this? Brush pattern? What are you? What are you? Oh, so it's like literally okay. It's like that's crazy. Okay, that's so interesting. I always wondered like how do you actually make your own brushes? Your edits are amazing too. Love the expressions. And it's speaking of expressions, it's actually so interesting because um it's like how do I explain? It's so weird because a lot of my characters don't smile. And if they do, they're either very cocky or if they just like way too sweet. Hi William, someone yawning. You're ready if you're tired, please rest. I am not tired. Um, can you German? What do you mean? Am I German? I am not German. If I don't know if I actually sound German though. I that would be very interesting. Nobody has ever said like, "Oh yeah, you sound German." A lot of people, if I do this type of accent, then people think I'm than Russian or French or something. But I've never heard someone actually say like, "Oh yeah, you sound German or something." Wait, I'm so slow. I forgot I had another outfit idea. And I have another one now suddenly. I have a lot. By the way, another random rant. I literally I finished a test. So I was waiting for the writing period to finish. And I had like this free paper to write on. And it was like it was um it was I remembered I made this OC, this random OC of mine. I made him such a long time ago. And yeah, I made him such a long time ago. I literally forgot that I made him. And I just randomly read through him in class. And he actually looked like really good. And then it suddenly struck me like, dang, you really improved in like in drawings and stuff, you know? And his name is actually Skunk. And I call him Skunk because his hair, so like it's like raccoon. It's raccoon related. So you'll notice how raccoons have that black and white pattern on them. So like I know this is very saucy. I know it looks like them, but it's not them. It's making the other OC. This is fine. Wait, hold on. I need to see which one looks better. So you'd have this character, this dude named Skunk. I don't even like out of all names. I just decided like, yeah, Skunk is fine. Like yeah, Skunk is so cool, man. Like, but either way, maybe I'll figure out a name for him eventually. But yeah, he is hell of a smug type of fellow. And compared to like all of literally compared to like the rest of my characters, which would be like Victorian related, if you could say, like compared to that, um he is actually like a more modern type of dude. So he's actually more of a punk. Is that what you call it? A scene? I don't know. I forgot what you call it. But yeah, that is his vibe though. He's like a more of a well, he's not modern. He's a more 80s type of thing. So you'd see like he has. I actually want to edit him now. I need to fix the posture though. But yeah, I was like really surprised because a lot of my characters they're either fantasy related or some type of thing. Where are we? Hold on. And I don't know which one looks better. I feel like this looks better. But yeah, I made him last year. I think also that's why he actually had a different type of thing. It was He was made last year, and I was still trying to figure out like what do I actually really enjoy. Like what type of, like, do I like Victorian? Do I um like what type of styles do I like? I do still like this type of style. It's just I would not do it as often though, as you might would have expected. I wanna see something. I don't know if this works. Like that. The eye color is bothering me though. But I don't know if it should be just straight up. I think maybe a dark brown would be nice. I literally did not think the rest of this man's color palette, and only um I never really thought the rest of this dude's color palette, and only his hair. Hello, how are you? I am good, how are you? Hello, Nasal. Hello, Boba. Skunk, yeah. I'm bored, so whoever wants to guess my style based on my PFP. Hello, Bella. Wait, hold on. Wait. I feel like you goth. You're goth? Or yeah. Love you. Oh, hello, Mocha. You have such a cute PFP. What is this? Adorable PFP. Hello? Hi. Yeah, that is so adorable. You guessed it right. Guys, I'm sorry, but I think I don't know if it's just because or if it's like quite literally because oh goodness, he looks a bit cursed without eyebrows, but whatever, it's fine. Actually no, my guy would not be like, he would be well nourished. He would be well nourished. He wouldn't have eye bags, I'm not gonna lie. My guy would not be well, like he wouldn't. But why does it doesn't? This is interesting. It doesn't actually like suit him. The high bags don't actually like suit him. That's so interesting. Wait, hold on. Yeah, like not even this like suits him. And his sis does. No, that actually doesn't either. This is so interesting to me. This the front hairpiece is bothering me though. Cause I don't know what. No. His hair, I have. Ooh, if I try and explain how his hair is, if I draw it, gonna give half of your stroke. Okay, so his hair is like. It's like. It's very. It has. Okay, well, it has a lot of volume. Like, if I explain it like that, it has a lot of volume. Yeah, actually, this might be the closest thing to it. This thing here. This might be the closest thing to what his hair is like. That feels illegal. Because, like, what do you mean I'm not putting this guy in a suit? Like, by now, if it was the Victorian style, I would have put him in a suit. And that's not what I'm doing. I'm literally like, it's like the opposite. It's interesting. But hey, sometimes you just gotta like do new things. And I didn't make like do something in a new style for a really long time as well. So I might as well, you know. Yeah, I feel like that suits much more. Obviously the back here though, I'll edit that in. Wait, eyebrows. He has to go eyebrowless, guys. Is that a word? I don't know. I don't know if that I don't know if that's a word. He has to go eyebrowless in order to have eyebrows. I'm 3. What do you mean? Thank you, of course. Why nobody likes my PFP? I like it. I think it's simple and nice. She'll. What? What? Why? Why are you guys so awesome? I don't also understand. Like, people very much. There's this friend of mine. I. She was more of like a viewer before rather than anything. Okay, wait, hold on. I need to pause. She was more of a. Sorry. Hi. She was more of a viewer than, like a friend. Now we're friends. But, like, it was so random because she told me, like, um, you know, it's like. She felt so comfortable with me very easily, and it was so interesting. What is my cat doing? What the cat doing? Cat, what are you doing? Just doing something real quick. But yeah, like she got comfortable with me pretty easily. I love your editing. Thank you. But don't stare at the cat, let the cat get in. Someone once said that my friend got the baby boo syndrome and flight away and got replied said. My friend said baby boo. What? I love your editing. Thank you. That's so random. But like, I can't believe it though. Like, for me, I feel like friends can be very unhinged. And it's been happening this whole week. Like, um, my man, can you give me a body shape to work with? My goodness. But it was so random, like this whole week, because um my friends were like incredibly unhinged, and it was like this whole week I was legit just wheezing a lot. Like, there were a lot of times I had to just like gasp for air. And it was like we were laughing over the most stupid things as well. And it just like did not make sense. But I also feel like that's also like if I just think about it, like humor is that as well. Like sometimes it just has to be stupid. it just it just it just has to be stupid sometimes in order for you like to actually laugh at it and be like, yeah, that's funny. Like I don't know how I'm going to edit this two shade thing, but actually no, I think I might have an idea. You just have like when it comes to having a character with two colored shade like a like this type of thing. So it's like two shades of hair. You should have it first. Well, don't do this thing. You should have just done it in Catch a Life and set the main color. But then, like, when you finish doing your strands and editing and whatever, you then, um, you then use, like, the airbrush tool in order to, like, continue, in order to, like, cover the thing, thing. Wait, yeah. But I love and I hate the bucket brush because I don't, I actually do not know if anyone else struggles with it as much as I do. I hate it and I love it because like it feels so much. Oh no. Alright, wait. Let's just let's just take a picture of the base hair. Hold on. Mother, I'm back. Welcome back, Ella. What is the baby boo syndrome? That's what I'm thinking. Hello, back you go, fan. Addicted to baby boo and can't control themselves. Oh, mother, I'm back. Welcome back. Mother, I want to sleep till 10 a.m. If that's what you want, go ahead. I think you'll get a good amount of rest. Should I join the live in my... If you want. Of course, live running chats, that's the good. I don't know why. Today I just randomly got so much kids. Like I literally thought it was just going to be another stream. And then I just proceeded to have like four more little ones. But like they ask me so innocently. They like, can you be my mom? And then like but like then how do you expect me to say no? Because it's so it's so cute. Like you just expect me to suddenly, like you just expect me to say no, like with that type of adorable tone, like. And yes, I do read tone in messages. Well, at least I try to. I don't know if it works. Oh no! Oh no! This pose suddenly reminds me of something. You know what? It's fine. This is fine. We are fine. Okay. Okay. It appears that they also make their own adorable um dictionary. Um I kind of forgot how much it is of a nightmare to edit characters with like two color. Actually no. I added cloud with two shaded colored thingies and I don't find it difficult. Why am I suddenly finding it difficult? Where is this man? Where do I actually um where? Because I'm so sure I did it like This is my body sheet, yes. Okay, anyway. Oop, I have to go mute, guys. But I can still talk, though.